Welcome to That's My Biz, the Internet Business Showcase, where we bring exposure to products, services, and special causes of local businesses and organizations. Thank you so much for joining us. We are coming to you live from the BizLinks TV studio. Brought to you by Visual Marketing Mentors, LLC. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of That's My Biz. I'm Pamela Alexander, your host, and as always, we're excited to bring to you the wonderful businesses that we meet when we're out there networking in organizations and nonprofits. And we have another fantastic guest with us, Miss Carolyn Hartfield. Welcome, Carolyn.
Thank you so much, Pam. It is just a pleasure to be here
Absolutely,
with you.
thank you. And Carolyn and I go way back through a lot of networking, so I'm excited to bring her to you and let you know about all the wonderful work that she's doing out there in the community. And we also want to remind you that you can always catch these episodes again at bizlinks.tv, as well as subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/bizlinks TV. And of course, if you have a Roku box, if you don't, you need to get one. If you have a Roku box, look for BizLinks TV out there as well. Now, to tell you a little bit about Carolyn, she is a healthy lifestyle coach, and Lifestyle Management LLC is her company. And her primary focus is to provide activities and lifestyle coaching to help people live their life to the fullest. And we mean the fullest. She has you out there moving and grooving, doing all sorts of things. She takes a holistic approach through engaging activities that address the mind, body, and the spirit. Does all types of activities. Hiking is one of the big ones, and we'll talk about that. Zip lining. Hadn't tried that one yet. Horseback riding, golf, tennis, kayaking, skiing, bicycle riding, and others. She just has a wonderful outdoor program called WOW, Wonderful Outings in the Wilderness. Now, Carolyn, let's just dive right into it, because I know, one, your focus is baby boomers.
Absolutely, yes. I am one.
Congratulations. Now, tell us just how, first of all, how you got into all of this outdoors activities and all of that.
Well, let me tell you, each year, actually since I've been in my 30s, I try and do something on each birthday that I haven't done before. So, on my 56th birthday, after moving to Atlanta, I went on my first hike in life ever.
Wow.
And that was 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I loved it, and I've been doing it ever since.
Wow. So now tell me, kind of what's some of the tips when it comes to hiking? Because you said you did your first one at 56. What are some of the things that you learned, and kind of how are things different now compared to when you did the first time?
Well, let me tell you, the first time we actually hiked Blood Mountain.
Okay.
And the hike leader at the time was smart enough not to tell me it was supposed to be a hard hike until
Okay.
at the end. I
Okay.
was so excited about
Okay.
hiking. I didn't know it was supposed to be hard.
Okay.
I had on, just shorts and a t-shirt, but I have learned a lot since then. As a matter of fact, Pam, I've even become a certified Outings leader through the Sierra Club.
Okay.
So that I can help people. I know what my first experience was like.
Yeah.
So I try and help them as well, as far as wearing the right gear, making sure that they sleep well, eat properly, and have the right types of snacks, and definitely water.
Okay.
But comfortable shoes. One
Yeah.
of my hikers made this hiking stick for me, and just really basic things. It's
Right.
almost like just taking a walk in the woods,
Okay.
actually.
Okay. So then there's still some skill to it, like you said, the right shoes, right, that make it more fun and enjoyable,
Yes.
as opposed to it being kind of a little bit more arduous, I guess.
And particularly when you start from the shoes going up, when you're first starting out, some good sturdy gym shoes would be good, because I don't recommend that you run out and buy boots as I did, and my first pair of boots literally fell off my feet.
Really?
Literally. Because I didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I paid $10 for them on sale at a store. Bad idea.
Okay.
Bad idea. But starting off with some good hiking,
Okay.
some good gym shoes, and comfortable clothes. Eventually you'll want to get into clothes that wick, which simply means that they dry more quickly,
Okay.
because you will perspire. And then your pants. You really should not wear cotton at all.
Really?
Yes, believe that or not, because cotton absorbs the moisture.
Okay.
And if the wind changes or anything, you'll get cold.
Wow, learning
So.
something already. I haven't had the hiking bug hasn't hit me yet, but every now and then, like you said, you want to do something different, something adventurous. Maybe using that birthday as a milestone to just get out there and do something. So I might put that on the list now that I'll make sure I get with you first, so get some of the techniques because I like to know all the details so I can really enjoy it and not be worried about the bugs and all of these other things. So you can really enjoy the experience out there. Now there are a lot of other activities that you've done. We mentioned the zip lining, horseback riding. How do you keep up with all these activities?
Let me tell you, it is so much fun. Talk about living life to the fullest. That's the only way
Yeah.
to do it. I want to tell you. I have several meetup groups. Don't know if you're familiar with Meetup.
Yep, but some might not be, so go ahead and tell them what it is.
Meetup it's an online community actually, and that's where you put in your zip code and just whatever you may be interested in, whatever it is, literally, and the meetup sites come up.
Yep.
I have more than 2,500 members on
Wow.
my Adventures meetup site.
Wow.
I also have a couple of other sites. One is OPOS, Older People with Active Lifestyles, and the Atlanta African American Baby Boomers.
Okay.
And each of those have more than 300 members each.
Wow.
So I actually started the sites out of selfish reasons because all those activities I wanted to do but didn't want to do them by myself.
Right, yeah.
So I started the meetup groups, and boy, do they keep me busy.
Really, that great way to meet other people. It's people that have the
Absolutely.
same interests that you have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so like you say, you don't have to be by yourself. You can find other people, make new friends,
Absolutely.
and then have several different outings and do all of that.
And
It's
we go
exciting.
on weekend trips. Last year, to celebrate my 65th birthday, actually, this is 2015, so it was in 2013.
Okay.
To celebrate my 65th birthday, becoming an official senior.
Okay.
We went sailing in Belize. We hiked the jungle there. And we also went to the Grand Canyon. We hiked there. We did some bike riding.
Yeah.
Actually climbed a tree there as well. We took the train. It was just an absolutely wonderful group.
Wow.
And while my primary focus are people 50 and over, we're really family friendly. I recall very clearly we have one hiker, and she came with her daughter and her grandbaby. And the
Okay.
grandbaby was only 3 years old, and she loved it.
Wow.
She loved it.
Wow, so crossing the generations.
Absolutely.
That is one.
Absolutely.
Now, see, so everyone out there, you have no excuses now. I have no excuses now.
Want to get you out.
Yes, exactly. So now I know exactly where to go, who to go to get out there, get started. I'll take baby steps, but definitely no excuses to get out there and enjoy the great outdoors as Carolyn is doing. So for those of you that are in that baby boomer era, you have a lot of opportunity to get off of that couch, get with Carolyn. I mean, you wouldn't know she's her age, so we're putting in your 30s, Carolyn. So
Thank you.
So with that, so get with her, and so that you can have that wonderful glow and excitement that she has. Going to Belize, oh my goodness, going through the jungle and all of that, wonderful adventures. And then to talk about the affordability of it, because I know you help them with doing it affordably as well.
Absolutely. To hike, all you have to do is show up in comfortable clothes. Every month, I've been actually leading the group, Pam, for more than 5 years
Okay.
now. 12 months out of the year, every first Saturday of the month, we
Okay.
hike. Inevitably, I get a first timer each month.
Okay.
And they love it. Absolutely love it. So we actually have a meeting place, and we do introductions. We carpool and caravan to the trailhead.
Okay.
I tell them what to expect, and they show up. They meet people, as you mentioned, that they
Yes.
haven't met before. We've had people on our hikes, if you can believe this. During the introductions, I have these 3 guys. First, all 3 were from Guyana.
Okay.
2 of the guys had not seen each other 30 years prior when they worked at the same company in Guyana.
Wow. Wow.
That's the kind
And
of
they
stuff
didn't even
that
know that they were going to be coming together.
No, they didn't.
Wow.
No, they didn't.
That's fun. Now tell me, what are some of your most favorite adventures?
Wow, my most favorite. Let me see. Well, hiking is one because it is so invigorating. It really is. And to be out there and breathe the fresh air, and it just gives you, it just fills you up. Being one with nature, one with God, it's something you have to experience. And I will say that our trails are rated. I rate them. And usually 3 to 5 miles. I have a couple of
Okay.
8 mile, 6 and 8 mile trails that I do, and primarily easy to moderate. We don't do any climbing or anything that's
Okay.
too strenuous.
Okay.
But when we get to the vista and you look out and you see how beautiful it is, oh my gosh, it is really, we have really nice waterfalls that we see, and we'll usually have lunch. Obviously, in the summertime, warmer months, we'll have lunch on the trail, and people just bond, and long-time friendships have happened as a result. It's really
That
just
is
a great
wonderful.
experience.
That's wonderful. So now on your hikes, because I'm sure you have some people that have been with you a while now, and through the meetup groups, and then like you mentioned, you always have maybe some new people. Now, how is it with kind of the difference in experience? Are people kind of going off on their own? Do they kind of form different groups? Because some people may be a little bit slower. Just for those that are out there that want to get started and don't want to feel like, oh, they're going to be way ahead of me and walking too fast for me. Tell them a little bit about that
I'm
experience.
so glad you brought
Okay.
that up, because one of the things that we have in my hiking group is what we call a sweep.
Okay.
And the sweep is the person that's always in the back. And one of our mottos when we first start out is we are as fast as the slowest person.
Okay.
So if you're new, you don't have to worry about trying to keep up. I'm in the front and she's in the back.
Okay.
So, you know, just wherever. And if you come to a split in the trail, always wait.
Okay.
Don't make a decision, but she will catch up. So
Okay.
it's leisurely. We're out there. We look at the mind, body, spirit,
Okay.
socialization of it, and everything. You get all of that while you're enjoying yourself.
Okay.
So no one is ever under pressure.
Okay.
We stop, we take breaks, we drink water to make sure that there's no dehydration. So whatever your fitness level is, you should look at the description of the trail and then make a decision then. And to prepare yourself, you really need to start drinking water, I'll say 2 to 3 days prior
okay.
to, and at least be a walker.
Okay.
Hiking is walking in the woods,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
So that's basically it. It's not expensive. We don't charge for people to come. We do accept tips, but we don't.
So now tell me a little bit about the kind of the information, like you mentioned some of this knowledge about drinking the water. What do you do, or do you, on your website, you have information for people on kind of more of these healthy tips, really?
Yes, as a matter of fact, and particularly on my newsletter as well. I do a monthly newsletter, and I'm also in the process of getting my certificate as a healthy living coach as well.
Okay.
So all of that is a part of it. And what I have found, Pam, when people are out hiking, inevitably they just want to be healthier and do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's just a natural thing to do
Yeah.
because you feel so good and you want to partake in life's activities.
Right. Right.
So yes, we do have hiking tips on the website, and that's carolynhartfield.com.
Okay.
And you can also sign up for the newsletter on the website as well.
So everyone, Carolyn Hartfield, CarolynHartfield.com. Make sure you go to that website, get involved, and give everyone the names of your meetup groups again.
Atlanta African American Adventurers.
Okay.
Atlanta African American Baby Boomers. and opals, older people with active lifestyle. And opals are real gems.
Yes.
Close
I
to
love
my
that.
heart.
I love that. That'll be an easy one to remember. And we're gonna just squeeze ourselves on in there. We hadn't hit the 50 yet, but close enough that we can slide on in there too and join you all on some of those fun adventures. Now, I also want to share with you all because I mean, what Carolyn's doing. I mean, she really started a movement, I think, and has been captured by several people, so that the public eye is on what Carolyn's doing. So get involved with this. This is some good stuff. And so you've recently been on CNN.
That is correct. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, we're featured on the Accent Health,
Okay.
which means it's the largest health network in
Okay.
the country, actually.
Okay, so you all make sure that you watch this episode again, tell everyone about it, but also go out there and check out Carolyn on CNN and support what she is doing out there. She's got tons of various awards and accolades for doing this, but really I think I hear the excitement of it, the passion that you have for it. I mean, and it sounds like people finding this as a great alternative to the kind of in-gym exercising.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not an indoors gym type of person.
Okay.
And let me say this as well, if I may.
Yes.
I'm from the city.
Okay.
I had absolutely no idea that this was even in me, Pam.
Okay.
So the point is, try new things. You don't know. It took me until age 56 to discover something that I absolutely love. So it's never too late.
That is
And,
great.
it's intergenerational as well.
That is a good nugget. Just get out there, get involved. So for those that may be watching that are in a younger generation, this is a great way to get your older relatives involved, get them out there and moving, allowing them to meet some other people, because sometimes they may feel uncomfortable, in the gyms or being out there thinking, oh, it's all young people. But, going out there and seeing that, don't sleep. You can live a very healthy lifestyle, enjoy it. You can see Carolyn and what she's doing. Any other parting words that you'd like to share with everyone, Carolyn?
I would like to say it's never too late. Give it a try. And believe me, as a matter of fact, don't take my word for it. Get out and try it yourself, and you'll see.
I love it. I love it. Carolyn, thank you so much for joining us and just sharing just all your wonderful words and your excitement and your passion for what you're doing.
Thank you, Pam. It has really been a pleasure. Thank you so
Good.
much.
Absolutely. Be sure you check out Carolyn at carolynhartfield.com. Check out all the wonderful meetup groups. There is one out there for you that she is leading that you can be a part of. Get out there and get active. I'm Pamela Alexander, your host of That's My Biz, and here at BizLinks TV Network, we want to remind you, you can catch us at bizlinks.tv, and again, you can also subscribe to our channel on youtube.com/bizlinkstv. Check us out on the Roku box. You can watch the shows right there in the comfort of your couch on your big screen TV, so you can catch the shows there as well. Please subscribe to our channel. Provide any comments, feedback that you have. Share your thoughts about the hiking, and if you need help in getting in touch with Carolyn or finding her, or just let us know what you're experiencing out there on the trails. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Pamela Alexander with BizLinks TV Network. Remember, we want to expose your business to the world. Thank you for joining us. Today's show can be viewed on demand on our website at www.bizlinks.tv. If you are interested in having your products, services, or special cause showcased on our program, submit an inquiry to that'smybiz@bizlinks.tv. In addition, information on advertising and hosting your own show can be found on our website at bizlinks.tv.